You guys have probably seen us do many of these. If you want to reach out to me, you can get me at stevemain.com. Brian is at the Fitness for 10 in Carson City, and you can tell him how to get a hold of you, but you know how to get a hold of me. If you have comments, put them in the comment section. And if you want to argue with us, this is kind of a little bit controversial. We're going to talk about amino acids. So welcome, Brian.
How's everybody doing? Hey, if you want to get in touch with me, get me at bsanchez@ff10gym.com.
Okay, so amino acids. When I was in college, we were taught, and it's still taught, you don't need to supplement anything, not vitamins. Everything should come through your food. I've always been on the other side of the fence with that. I believe that it helps. Amino acids are in protein. Branched chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, valine, are the branched chain aminos, and they are in animal products mostly. And they're 2-to-1, leucine over isoleucine and valine. And amino acids do everything in your body. Everything. Enzymes, I mean, your body needs them. There's some people say 8, 9, probably 9 essential. I've heard even 10, but essential amino acids are amino acids that your body can't produce. We have to take them in through our diet. So I got a lot to say about this, Brian, but go ahead.
Hey, I'm totally into brain health, my whole system going, my joints working well, my muscles repairing. I am an amino acid user, and I think everybody should be, especially if you're physically active. Your body depletes its resources, and you have to fill it. You've got to keep that gas tank going.
And I would say, especially if you're vegan, because I believe you can be a healthy vegan. Now,
Sure.
vegan doesn't mean that you can eat candy bars and be healthy, because it's just sugar, and it's not. And I think that's a mistake people that are vegans make. They say, well, I'm just not going to eat any animal-based products, and they use that as an excuse to eat garbage, and that's certainly not healthy. But I don't want to get too sidetracked here. Amino acids make up protein chains. So you guys, if you've seen any of the videos, maybe you've seen one that I've done with these. Now, it's okay. I got these from the kid next door. I stole them. He cried. I took his little beads, but I said, I need these because these are perfect. So you eat protein. It's a chain of amino acids, and your body takes them apart like this into singular amino acids, into an amino acid pool. Then it puts them back together in a protein chain, the chain of amino acids, for whatever your body needs. So my whole thing with amino acids, I take essential amino acids. I take an essential amino acid formula, and I take, a lot of times, I'll take two servings, which is the equivalent of 30. The brand I take is an equivalent of about 30 grams of protein, but I'm not actually eating protein, so I'm not taking any calories. I'm taking in amino acids that are in singular form, and now my body doesn't have to break them down. It can put them together into the protein chain that my body needs. So what I do is I'll take a scoop of amino acids. I'll take them with bone broth. So a lot of times I'll break my fast in the morning with bone broth and a couple scoops of amino acids, and I'll maybe spike it a little bit with leucine. So now I'm giving my body, for sure, all the amino acids that it could possibly want for anything. And I just don't think you can go wrong doing that. A lot of people say you're wasting your money. Well, it's an insurance policy for me.
I I agree. Every morning I take a scoop of my aminos. I use a powder format. Um, Look, you and I aren't spring chickens. We both have,
Especially me.
yeah, we both have differing experiences physically and athletically in life. And you know, I'm a big time weightlifter. I have been since the 1980s, and I do not believe at my age. I'm 55, so I'm a little bit younger than you. There is no way. I'm an all natural weightlifter. There is no way in my mind I could be at the levels that I'm at without amino acids in my body, keeping everything where it needs to be. Because it's not just about the muscle fiber, it assists your entire system in everything that we do. Just the fact that I want clarity of thought. I
Yep.
need those
Every
aminos.
chemical reaction,
Yes.
you need amino acids.
That's why I'm always taking my proteins, my creatine, my aminos. I take these supplements so that I can continue to do what I love and continue to enjoy. Plus, I want to be able to have the physical ability to run around with my grandkids and have fun and play with them. You know, if I don't maintain that, then I'm quite confident I'd be slowing down in life. I'm going just the other direction. I'm speeding it up.
Yeah, and we've talked on other interviews and videos about that's one of the first things I would try as a supplement. And a lot of people are, oh, you don't need it, just eat. No, I didn't say you need it, but you know what? I'm telling everyone out there, try it. Try try this one as your first experiment on yourself is amino acids. Get a good essential amino acids so that you're getting all the essential amino acids. Um, Branch chain amino acids are good too, but it's only three, and I want to give my body everything that it wants. So it can pick and choose from that chain after it takes it apart. If it wants a yellow one, it's got a yellow one. If it wants a green one, it's got a green one. Kind of a silly little analogy, but try it. Try try loading up on amino acids. Again, especially if you're vegan. If you're one of those people that are vegan and you think you feel really good, well, try loading up on amino acids and you might not even know how good you can feel. If I'm a big protein eater, I tend toward the keto diet, but that's because of my age. I didn't eat that way when I was 25. I would have passed out, but now I'm 60. So I would suggest or recommend trying a good amino acid formula and give it a week and take a lot of them. Take it 3 times a day and see how you feel. I'll bet you'll be surprised if you haven't done it before.
Yeah, and I go as far as say give it a good 6 weeks. You know, just like creatine or any other type of thing that you take in, you're going to be surprised at what you can do. And if you are somebody that is in working in our facilities or any facility around the area or working out at home, you're going to be surprised how this makes you feel. Now, there's other things that go along with it. Make sure you're always eating a good diet. Make sure you're always drinking lots of water, but add those into your body. What's the worst thing you do? Is if your body doesn't need something, wants it to, it processes it out. That's what's going to happen with amino acids. If
Yep.
you don't need it, it goes away. But think of what it's going to hang on to. You're not going to know. Your body's going to decide that for you.
Right. It's not going to turn into fat. Um,
No.
so um, yeah, try it. But a big thing here, we've done some, and I've done some with some of the other trainers on performance enhancing drugs and steroids, and none of these things are magic. You can take stupid amounts of steroids, but if you sit on the couch and do nothing, you're still going to be fat. Sorry. It's not magic. You have to put the work in. You got to eat right. You got to exercise. You got to do all the right things. So, any of these things we talk about when we're talking about supplementation, or even if we're talking about um, testosterone replacement therapy, which we've talked about. I've done one with Dr. Nario on SARMs, Um, None of this stuff will do anything if you don't do everything else right. Not magic. And amino acids are not magic either, but your body needs them. And it needs a lot of them. And I believe it wants a lot of them.
And I see the same thing, and I see it the same way. And yes, you have got to do the work to get results if you want to change your body one way or another. You can't just take supplements and think, I'm good. And the funny thing is, you see some people that will take some of these substances like steroids or things like this. They still got to put in the work for their muscles to get huge. Look at the guys that don't want to work their legs. You can tell them, they'll have these monster steroid upper bodies and these little bird legs because they didn't put the
Yep.
work downstairs because all they saw was up top and flexing, right? You got to put the work in with these supplements if that's what you're going for. Make the decision. Go for it. Give it a try, especially if you're living a good, healthy, active lifestyle. You got nothing to lose. It's only going to get better.
Yep. That's when I really recommend trying. And again, you'll see a lot of YouTubers, people out there saying that's stupid. Your body doesn't need it. Well, just try it. Because your body, in my opinion, your body almost always wants it and can do more with it. And when you have all those extra amino acids there, let your body decide. So I recommend trying it. Any last thoughts, Brian?
Just be safe. Look for it yourself. Know what's in what you're buying.
Always get a quality product. Make sure a lot of these amino acid formulas, protein powders, just sugar. That's not what you want. You want it to be uh, healthy ingredients as you can get in there. So, Brian, great topic. One of my favorite ones. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, thanks for sharing your toys too, brother.
Yeah, you're welcome.